That was Youssef Ghaji reporting from Tunis. And for more on the aftermath of the suicide attack in Tunisia, I'm joined by Faysal Gouia. He is the Tunisian ambassador to the United States. And as he was pointing out, Tunisia is still very much in shock. Suicide bombing like this, pretty much unprecedented. The Tunisian prime minister, in fact, saying this attack is an evolution in the behavior of the terrorists. How do you view it?
True. This attack is new. We had attacks in both the National Museum of Bardo and in a beach resort in Sousse. But this is the first time they attack the center of Tunis, midtown Tunis. And the attack is against the presidential guard of the president. And it is very qualitative, attack, and it hurts. But we are determined in Tunisia to tackle them and to defeat them. This is the determination that I felt, these couple of days, yesterday and today, within Tunisia and among all Tunisians.
We spoke in June after the attack at the beach resort, and at the time you said your biggest concern was security. Is closing the border with Libya, is that a step in the right direction in terms of providing perhaps more security?
I think we should now look more to our borders, because since revolution we never closed these borders. They were always open to Libyans coming back and forth by tens of thousands. But now it is about time to control our borders better and to close them at least for a period of time of 15 days. And then we'll try also, and the president ordered the governors and the Minister of Interior to control the foreigners residing in Tunisia and to see their situation, because we feel that many infiltrations from not only Libyans, but maybe also from Tunisians who were foreign fighters in Syria and Iraq are coming back, and they are coming from Libya mainly.
And that's a concern, I think, shared in a lot of countries. I think at the time of our last interview, I went back and revisited it, and you said terrorism can exist anywhere. And of course, we've seen examples of that in recent weeks, Mali and Paris. And you also said it was going to need a coordinated international effort. So I wanted to get your thoughts on the French President Francois Hollande meeting with the German Chancellor today. This comes on the heels of his meeting here in Washington with President Obama and, of course, British Prime Minister Cameron. And now he's going to be going to meet with Vladimir Putin. You must see this as a sign of moving in the right direction, trying to galvanize support from the international community. I think
fighting terrorism should be the effort of the international community as a whole. It is not the business of one country or one community or one religion. It should be the effort of all international community. And the international coalition that is led mainly by the United States aims at gathering efforts of all countries that are requesting peace and stability in the world, and they are willing to fight terrorism. As I said, any country is now a target of terrorists. They are targeting especially democracies. And Tunisia is a target because it is a newly born democracy. That's why we are targeted by terrorists. They don't want Tunisia to succeed and to be a real and prosperous democracy.
And it really is a symbol of one of the success stories of the Arab Spring. There's been so many disappointments along the way. Do you think that's one of the reasons why Tunisia also represents a target for ISIL?
Absolutely. We are one of the principal targets of ISIL. They don't want a democracy to prosper in the region. They want to take us back to obscurantism and prevent us to become a democracy and to have enjoy liberties and to enjoy freedom. They want to kill this new democracy. But I say it and I repeat it: Tunisians are willing and they are all committed.
Let me ask you one final question. You know, we've heard so much about the bombings and the sorties, and yet I've talked to so many people who say that that's only one element of this, that you really have to blunt this propaganda campaign and the appeal of ISIL. How do you attack that? How do you stop that?
You know, it is a matter now discussed at the coalition itself. Counter messaging is very important. They have a message, and they are using new technologies. So we have to be prepared. When I say we, the international community and the coalition mainly, should be prepared to have a counter message to the terrorists. And we have to prepare ourselves to have also and to lead a messaging war and a mediatic war for terrorists to tackle their propaganda and to tackle also their spirit of terror and criminality.
Ambassador, always a pleasure talking to you. I hope it's under better circumstances next time.
I hope so.
Our condolences to you and to your country.
Thank you very much.